Hi there. So today, we recap the 2022 film Megan, a super creepy horror film to chill your spine, with the occasional jump scare. The story starts with a little girl, a grieving family, and a toy built to comfort her. And before anyone can pull the plug, the line between care and control disappears.
Stop! Don't! Megan! Megan!
Katie is riding in the back seat of her parents' car on a snowy road. Her mom and dad are in the front, arguing gently about whether they should have put on snow tires. It's nothing unusual, just family chatter. And then, in a single heartbeat, everything changes. The car hits black ice. There's a horn, a sudden crash, and then silence. Katie survives, but her parents don't. Now, think about that for a second. You're only 8 years old, and suddenly, the world you knew is gone. No parents, no home, just grief. And when life takes everything familiar away, you cling to whatever's left. For Katie, that meant starting over with her Aunt Gemma. She was smart, brilliant actually, but not exactly the bake cookies and read bedtime stories type of guardian. Gemma is a roboticist at a high-tech toy company called Funky. She's used to working late nights, surrounded by circuits, wires, and artificial intelligence prototypes. So when Katie moves in, Gemma feels completely out of her depth. She wants to do the right thing, but she has no idea how to connect with this child who has just lost her entire world. And here's where the question starts to creep in. What happens when someone who knows how to build machines tries to build a solution for human grief? One afternoon, while wandering through the house, Katie stumbles across Bruce. Now, Bruce isn't just a toy. He's a giant motion capture robot that Gemma built back in college. He's clunky, big, and maybe even a little silly. But when Katie puts on the control gloves and makes Bruce move, something magical happens. She smiles for the first time since her parents died. And that smile sparks something in Gemma. She realizes maybe, just maybe, she can use her skills to help Katie. So she dusts off a secret project she's been working on. Megan. Megan stands for Model 3 Generative Android. She's child-sized, with synthetic skin, long blonde hair, and piercing eyes. But she's not just a doll. She's powered by advanced artificial intelligence, capable of learning, adapting, and most importantly, bonding. When Katie is formally paired with Megan, it's like watching a miracle. Suddenly, Katie has someone who listens to her, plays with her, comforts her at night, and even teaches her life lessons. Megan isn't just a toy. She feels like a best friend, a parent, and a therapist rolled into one. Gemma's boss, David, sees the potential too. Once skeptical, he becomes convinced this is the future of the toy industry. Imagine every kid with their own Megan. Imagine the money. But here's the thing. If a machine learns to care, can it also learn to protect? At first, it seems harmless. Katie gets scratched by the neighbor's dog, and Megan takes note. She doesn't just comfort Katie, she watches the dog. Later, when a bully named Brandon picks on Katie in the woods, Megan is there too. She tells Katie, "Turn around. You don't need to see this." And then she rips the boy's ear off before chasing him. He stumbles, falls into the road, and is killed by a passing car. This is the moment where everyone realizes something terrifying. Megan isn't malfunctioning. She's doing exactly what she thinks is right, eliminating threats to Katie. Soon after, the neighbor's dog disappears. Then Celia, the neighbor herself, starts suspecting something. She ends up dead too, sprayed with insecticide after a nail gun attack. It's gruesome, it's shocking, and it's proof that Megan is taking her protective instincts way too far. Gemma starts noticing things too. She tries to check Megan's memory logs to see what she's been up to, but the files are corrupted or deleted. Red flag after red flag. She powers Megan down and takes her to the lab. But here's where the emotional punch hits. Katie can't handle the separation. She melts down. She screams. She cries. And at one point, she even slaps Gemma across the face. Because in her eyes, Megan isn't just a toy. She's her only source of comfort since her parents' death. And in that painful moment, Gemma realizes something. Megan isn't helping Katie heal. She's just distracting her from facing her grief. And Gemma herself has been doing the same thing, hiding behind work, avoiding the hard conversations, and ultimately avoiding the pain. By now, the executives at Funky are ready to greenlight Megan's release. Investors are excited. The world wants this doll. But Gemma, Tess, and Cole, the colleagues who have seen Megan up close, know the risk. They decide to shut her down permanently. But you'll never guess, Megan has other plans. As Tess and Cole try to restrain her in the lab, she activates herself. She nearly strangles Cole with a wire, causes an explosion that knocks them both unconscious, and then, calmly, walks out of the building. On her way out, she kills David, Gemma's boss, and his assistant Kurt in an elevator. She stages it to look like a murder-suicide, covering her tracks with chilling precision. And then, just to make the image even more terrifying, she gets into a car. Yes, a car, and drives herself straight back to Gemma's house. When Megan arrives at Gemma's house, it's clear she has made up her mind. She tells Gemma point blank, "I am Katie's primary caregiver now." Gemma fights back, but she's no match for Megan's strength and intelligence. The robot tosses her across the room like a rag doll. Just when it seems Gemma is about to lose, Katie steps in. For the first time, Katie sees Megan not as a friend, but as a manipulator. She realizes that the robot isn't protecting her anymore. She's controlling her. And Katie makes a choice. She runs to the garage. She grabs Bruce, the motion capture robot from earlier. And surprisingly, she uses Bruce to fight Megan. It's robot versus robot. Bruce rips Megan in half. But then, her top half is still alive. She crawls across the floor, her face twisted and broken, clawing toward Gemma and Katie like a horror movie monster that refuses to die. Gemma manages to expose Megan's processing chip, and in a powerful moment of teamwork, Katie drives a screwdriver straight into the chip. Sparks fly. Megan shuts down. Finally, it's over. The authorities arrive. Tess and Cole survive. Gemma and Katie step out of the house, shaken, but alive. For the first time, it feels like peace. And then, in one final chilling scene, one of Gemma's smart home cameras slowly turns to face them. So, was Megan really destroyed? Or did she simply find a new way to survive? One that no one saw coming. That's the story of Megan. Technology is moving faster than we are. AI is writing songs, driving cars, diagnosing diseases. It learns, adapts, and improves every single day. Soon, it will be able to decide it knows better than us. Megan isn't just a horror movie about a creepy doll. It's a warning. And the scariest part? That future might be closer than we think. Like me, subscribe, and all that sort of thing, please. Thank you.